everyone, welcome and welcome back. I am CrisTheGirl, and today in this video we are once again on the hunt for Halloween 2025. We're going out there, we're seeing what we can find. Before I belabor the moment any further here, you guys, we found her. We have her. She is here, she has arrived. Oh, listen. I'm so freaking excited. Like, I am so excited right now. Thank you to this viewer here who let me know that this particular Cracker Barrel, this is the one that's in the Farragut area here in Tennessee, had one tree witch left. So the second that I was done with my 9-to-5 job, I scooted my butt right on over here, and sure enough, they have some Halloween out, not a ton, but they have some Halloween stuff out right now. No tree witch displayed or anything like that, which I wasn't like too surprised by. So I asked, I asked the associates behind the counter, like, I see you have Halloween out. Like, oh my gosh, I have to explain myself here. Social anxiety is up to 12, but nonetheless, asked if they had the tree witch, and sure enough, they did in the back. And unfortunately, she was opened, like she was definitely meant for display. For some reason she wasn't on display, but she was meant for display because she was out of the box. So we had a time getting her back into the box, but she's totally fine. It actually gave me an opportunity to see what she looked like out of the box, and she's freaking gigantic, as you can see by the box here, that yeah, she's quite sizable. So we are gonna do an unboxing of her once we're done shopping around today. So at the end of the video, stick around for the unboxing of the tree witch. Listen, she is viral right now. She is having a moment. Like, everyone went crazy for the witch lantern, everyone went crazy for the ghost / reaper lantern, whatever you want to call it, and now it is the tree witch's time, and I am so thrilled that I actually got her. Like, that's something that I really wanted, and I actually got it. That's like having a viral moment, and like everybody else wants to, and I actually was able to get my hands on it. Let me tell you, this never freaking happens for me. This never happens for me. So I am beyond excited. The second that I saw her and knew that she was a thing that Cracker Barrel was doing, I was like, I have to have it. Like, even more so than the witch lantern, I really like the tree witch. So this is a long intro. Sorry, I could not possibly contain my excitement here. Clearly, we'll talk about her more later. Okay, we'll talk about her more later. But obviously, I got her, so yay. But if you are here in the Tennessee, Farragut, Knoxville area, don't bother coming to this Cracker Barrel to see if you can get the tree witch, because unfortunately this is the last one for this Cracker Barrel. Now, since we're on the topic, let's just get into it here. If you are searching for her and your Cracker Barrel doesn't have any Halloween out yet, it might be worth asking if they have her in the back, or any of the Halloween stuff that you may be on the hunt for, the cat statue or the dog statue or whatever it may be. It might be worth asking them if they have it in the back. Another viewer cued me in on this and reminded me that that's totally a thing. Just because it's not displayed out and about doesn't mean that it's not hiding away in the back. So great tip, thank you so much for bringing that up, because yeah, if you don't see it at your Cracker Barrel, it might be worth asking, and it might be worth asking now. Even if you don't live in the Tennessee area, it's still, like, if I was in Florida, I would be very tempted to ask, like, hey, do you have any Halloween back there? Just curious. Yeah, so that's that. We have the tree witch. She is amazing. She is everything. I'm like elated, beyond excited. So thank you once again for letting me know, y'all are keeping me in the loop. You are keeping me in the loop, and I appreciate it beyond words. Okay. Now let's get into the normal intro here, I suppose, whatever that means for this channel. But welcome welcome everybody. Happy Monday out there. We are once again on the hunt for Halloween. It has been a minute. It has been a week. It's been a little bit over a week since we've checked in at our pals over at Home. So it is time. We gotta go see what they've been up to this week. And again, not convinced we're gonna see like the most Halloween or all of the Halloween, but there should be some things. A few of you have cued me in that, you know, they're putting stuff out like pretty much every week. So I kind of like that, honestly. Would I love to see full on Halloween like displayed? Yes, of course I would, but little bits at a time. Hey, beggars can't be choosers. It's not even July yet. I will take it. So we're gonna go check in on Home and gee, what else? Because I was gonna say, well, we gotta go to Cracker Barrels, guys. We gotta go to a lot of Cracker Barrels, but now we kind of don't have to, because I found what I was looking for. So, and we saw a lot of Halloween at Cracker Barrel this past weekend, so there's that too. Where the crap else are we going? Well, sorry, I turned up the AC a little bit. It's hot. I don't know where else we're going. Let's just go to Home and then take it from there, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. Grab a snack, grab a drink, because we're doing Halloween spooky things today, as we tend to do on this channel, and let's go. Okay, here we go. Home. Look at this right up front. What a cute little display. Yeah, we're in luck here, because this Home is definitely very friendly towards Halloween, which I really appreciate. Look at this cool guy. His eyes light up red. I love the look of him. Ooh, he's not very heavy too, which is actually kind of nice. Yeah, that is a cool looking skull. We see a lot of really big skulls on the channel. Looks like he's a little broken, but that's okay. That's a really good one. I like that. $50 for him. There's also this bust guy here. His eyes light up. He's $80. And look at these Reaper benches. Interesting. That's pretty cool. They don't come together. They're two separate pieces here. And they are $500 each too. Wow. That's pretty crazy. Pretty neat though. Very interesting. And then look, they've got their little skeleton guy here from last year. They've got a really nice tombstone down at the bottom for $60. Yeah, it's kind of nice just seeing it out like little bits by little bits. It gives me something to look forward to every week, you know? They've got some blow molds, a few more blow molds. Ghosty one with a little jack-o'-lantern for $35. They've got little puppy dogs with jack-o'-lantern, little pails. Let's see, these are $35. A few more doormats here too. Orang. Looks like they've got kind of like a, oh no, it says, oh that's neat, Sleepy Hollow Dead and Breakfast. Please call ahead. Okay, gotta take a picture, gotta show Jay. He may want this. Happy Haunting, jack-o'-lantern, ghost, candy corn, says boo. Definitely on the hunt for doormats this year, like never before, because we got a lot of doors, and we need a lot of doormats. And I don't know if we saw these big guys last time. We definitely saw skellies in this area, but I don't think they were the big ones. This guy's $120 and he's 7 feet tall. Pretty big. He's like cute. I call him Sir Henry's because he's got a top hat and he's like a little skeleton guy, so he looks like Sir Henry. But yeah, he's holding a little candy bowl here. He's $150. And then there's this skeleton hand holding a skull here too. That's really cool. Let's see, 3.5 feet tall, and he's $230. And, ooh, cool. Creepy pop-up woman. Looks like one that would absolutely scare the crap out of me, more than likely. She's $80. Can't wait to see her all set up at some point. And then they do have a lot more inflatables, too. I love the shark. That's pretty funny. Always love to see the sharks in Halloween mix, because we're a big fan of sharks on the channel, you know? And then look at this vampire coming out of a coffin. Okay, that's really freaking cool. 5.8 feet wide. That's very big. He's $150. Then they've got some cats and jack-o'-lanterns. Happy Halloween. And yeah, just a few more inflatables up here too. Very cute. Of course, Love the flamingo one. Here's a different black skull guy. He is a blow mold. $35 for him. Classic jack-o'-lanterns. I love when At Home does these. These are always, again, just so classic. Wow, I can't believe the season is already here, y'all. It is already here. I am so excited. $35 for these guys. They look like freshly painted too, you know? I have this one at home, this white one. Maybe we'll get another one this year. I'm kind of like trying to build a jack-o'-lantern collection slowly but surely. I do have a gigantic one down here. This one's $80, but he is just ginormous. And then there's this guy down here, which I also feel like we see like every year. First spooky laugh of the year. Yay! Got a lot of good stuff on this end cap here. Halloween skeleton wall decor. I guess you hang him up on the wall like he's coming out of the wall. He's $30. They don't give a very good visual of it, but I'm sure that's cool. They've got a black one and they've got a pink one. And then there's a few more wall decor pieces in here. He's holding a candle. There's just like a claw coming out of the wall. This guy, I think they've had every year some like version of it. Skeleton hands, you could probably hang stuff off of them. And then there's a spider mirror. Okay, that's interesting. That one's $15. Looks like the spider is pretty glittery in there. And then a Halloween skeleton mirror, which I guess it looks like this. It's $50. That's pretty cool, very gothic. I personally am not a huge fan of silver, but you could totally paint that black if you wanted, or any color you wanted. All right, yep, they're putting out more jack-o'-lanterns. How exciting is that? Oh my gosh. Sometimes there's just really nothing more exciting than a good old-fashioned jack-o'-lantern, you know what I mean? Have they always had these little guys? I think they have. They're really cute. These are only $3 each, and then they have a slightly bigger one for $6, and then they have a stack of 3. How much are these? I have this one, but it's a black stack of pumpkins. $20 for this guy. And then yeah, they have it in white, and then they have plain white pumpkins. Not plain white teas, but plain white pumpkins. And then these jack-o'-lanterns, black ones with the orange outline. Those are really nice. That's $13. And then yeah, more of the black jack-o'-lanterns we saw earlier. And then we've got some wreath making stuff in here. A bunch of pumpkins. These are nice. I like that. I like the black ones, of course. But then, you know, orange, white, classic, classic, classic. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's here. I'm so excited. They've got like little glittery candy corns, glitter pumpkins. Ooh, big spiders. Let's see. Oh, we gotta take the tags out. I always hate taking the tags out. I know, and you guys always tell me, no, take the tags out. That's what you gotta do to make sure that they do their thing. And I'm like, but I feel bad. I'm assuming the eyes just light up, so you get the idea. And then they have, this must be for their Ghoulish Garden. Is that what? No, Grim Garden collection that they're doing this year. Cool. Where were you when I was decorating my cubicle in that exact theme? It was like a Ghoulish Garden, spooky garden kind of theme for my cubicle when I worked in an office. But yeah, anyway, they've got a wreath here for $50. And then, yeah, just like a garland piece. And the garland is $40. Also, they've got some ornaments and spider webs. And I'll point out, yes, they are clearing stuff out, folks. They're clearing it out little bits by little bits. Got some skelly flamingos over here. They do these guys every year. These ones for $30. And then like the various skeleton hands. And then take a look at these signs. Enter at your own risk, touch nothing and nothing will touch you. Didn't they have this last year? I think maybe they did. Ooh, this one's cute. Feed me. Very nice. Feed me, Seymour. This one is $15, made out of metal. And then they've got a cat here, which looks like it lights up. Also made out of metal, $20. Battery operated, timer settings. They've got these funny eyes here. Metal pumpkins and ghosties. And I think they do this guy every year too. Please park your broom at the door. Always super cute. Yeah, look at this. Good job, At Home. I really like this At Home a lot. They're doing things here and I appreciate it. We've got bags of skulls. This is just skeleton aisle here in general, you know? Little skeletons, skull bags, all various sizes and facial expressions. This bag of skulls. Look at the dog skeletons. These are freaking cool. How much are these? I don't know. Oh, $80. Okay, $80. It's pretty expensive, but he is really big. And honestly, I find that usually these guys are pretty dang expensive. So, I don't know. It is what it is. But yeah, look at all the various skeletons. Dino skull. They've got snakes, kitty cats. The cute little skeletons are really cool. I've used these in the past to decorate my Halloween tree and Creepmas Gothmas tree and such. No doubt I'll probably be grabbing maybe a few more because I don't know if I have any black ones. That would be pretty cool. Skeleton baby birds' nests, turtles, normal skulls. Ooh, armadillos. That's pretty cute. Little dinosaurs, chickens. What else? The spiders. Sorry to the person who has arachnophobia and doesn't like this. You guys. They freaking have the video store. They have the video store here. Wow, this just became the best day ever. This is the luckiest day ever for Halloween shopping. So a lot of people sent my fiance Tampa Jay pictures of this video store that Lemmick Spooky Town is doing this year because he collects VHSs, and so we're like, okay, well I'm like, okay, well if I see this in person, obviously I have to buy it. Like, we're not gonna not buy it. And look at that, they have it here at Home of all places. But not only is it the video store, but it is a whole set. And they got the store, they've got the lampposts, you get a tree, and then you get a couple of like little skellies in there to add to it. Look at this drop dead box, and the little like octopus ghoulie guy has some VHSs in there. Okay, listen, Tampa Jay's gonna flip. It is $120. These things are not inexpensive at all, but this is one that I knew, like, if I ever saw it in person, like, okay, we're buying it. Like, whatever it is, we'll just suck it up and we'll buy it. So I'm gonna be a good fiance, and I am gonna get this for Jay. But yeah, they have a ton of them here, guys. So if you're looking for this, come here to the Farragut at Home, grab you one, because what a great deal. Again, you're not just getting the video store, you're getting all of this extra stuff. Literally perfect. Anyway, they still have a lot of the theater here too that we saw last time, and then this set, which I also was like thinking about getting. Now I'm not going to because we're spending a lot of money today, but I was thinking about getting this too because, again, like, you're not just getting the building, you're getting all the little sets with it. So it's like, dang, that's really good for Spooky Town, for Lemmick stuff, you know? It's so freaking expensive, you guys. It's gonna be really hard for me to build up my Spooky Town. We're doing it little piece by little piece. All right, let's take a look on the other side of the aisle here. So we've got some wreaths, and this one's made out of feathers. I had to touch it. You know I had to touch it. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. Let's stop accosting the wreaths, Cris. More signs here. Hocus Pocus Company. Hey Boo. They've got a big old glittery spider web. Look at this. This is a really cute mat for the kitchen. $10. That is really adorable. We also need a kitchen mat too. Unfortunately, our beagle at home, our dog at home, usually deems mats as piddle pads for some reason, so I try not to buy too much for inside of the home, but these say that they're washable. So that could be a good option, and it's really stinking cute. I have the, yeah, this jack-o'-lantern one here too, which is really nice. We'll put that back where it came from. And then some really great signs in here too. I always love this metal bat thing. I think they did this last year too. What a great piece. This guy's $20. And then look at this, Salem Brewery. Tonics, potions, and elixirs, $10. Y'all gonna make me get the Salem stuff this year because I went for the very first time ever last year and fell in love with that entire town. Like, it is just one of the most amazing places I've ever been to in my life. Hoping to get back there soon. And then they've got a boo sign here, and then some skeletons up at the top. These are just kind of like, oh, they're metal, sort of, but like kind of felty as well. And then they have a lot of these coffin, kind of like charcuterie board tray things down here too. They're $30. And then, yeah, they're doing their own version of pink stuff this year as well. These little ghosty cowgirls, it looks like. They've got their little western hats on. Oh, that's cute. There's one inside. And they have a few other mugs too, which are really good. Look at this one, all the dancing skellies. It says Happy Halloween in there. And then they've got this ghost guy with a little candy corn, morning pumpkin. They've got some dishes, this ghost with little heart eyes. It's pretty adorable. Like, you gotta admit, it's pretty cute. And then they have some placemats, beaded placemats. Here we go. This would be good for Halloween. Might be really good for Halloween. And so with these pieces down in here, beaded skulls, placemats. Very, very cute. And then, yeah, more of those mugs. But y'all, check this out. I might, because it's really cute. I love me a good spooky tree. Like, really love me a good spooky tree. And it's got like a raven on top, says Happy Halloween. It's very, it feels nostalgic to me, like kind of 90s-ish vibe. It's a good solid piece. It is $30 though, so I don't know. And then we've got more skeletons on the side here and candles. And then check it out, guys, like they're putting stuff out. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay. Ooh, look at this. Haunted archway. Ooh, that's neat. Fiery glow LED lamp posts. $200. Look at that. Wow, yeah, look at all the pillows, you guys. Cool. Happy Halloween. Lived, laughed, loved. Pillow. 100% that witch. We've got these ghosts here, which are really super cute. I like that pillow a lot. Got some beaded guys in here too, which are really nice. And then this is funny. Live, laugh, lobotomy. I have a shirt that says that. It's nice to see it on a pillow though. This pillow in particular is $20. I'm assuming they're all going to be pretty much around that range, just to give you an idea. Skeleton cat pillow. They've got a pretty moon pillow. And then look at this classic looking pillow. Looks like something maybe your grandma might have made or something. It says Happy Halloween. I'm actually kind of obsessed with this. It's got beading on it, but it's got all the characters there. Owls, jack-o'-lanterns, moons. That's a great pillow. That's a really good pillow. Also love the kitty cat, like how it looks. Obviously none of this stuff is hand stitched. Let's get real, but it's still really cool looking, you know? Yeah, I like the look of these. Just classic Halloween. You know we love it. They've got this large spider web one with a bunch of beaded spiders. And then a set of two pillows here. Black and white. Can't go wrong with that. A bunch of bats. And the veiled lady has returned. Cool. I got her last year. She's really, really neat. Oh, look at that. So they've got this guy, and then they've got this lady here for $80. And then this is neat, black spiders. You don't usually see those. That's cool. So these guys are $70, but man, they are really, really neat. More tombstones. These are cool. he's $40. Very tempting, because I just want to hear the Halloween sounds, you know? Oh, that's neat. This is kind of almost more like a blow mold material. R.I.P. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. That's great. Yeah, I love it. All these tombstones here are great. This one's $100 with this Reaper guy sitting on top of it. And in the middle section where I can't like really quite get to it, they have this hooded figure. He's cool. He's $150. That's neat. He has like a little lantern. Oh man. Okay. Okay, at home. Also got a nice little fence you can put up. Oh wow, this is actually made out of metal, you guys. This isn't like plastic crap. This is 2 sets of iron fences for $50. That's actually really, 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 really cool. And also they have these gigantic skulls made out of tinier skulls. Here is the skeleton wheelbarrow in all of its glory. Just taking up this entire empty area. All right, we're not done yet. It keeps going in here. I am impressed. They've done a lot of work in a week, that is for sure. So they still have the really cool toad, like little statue guys here. These are adorable, I have to admit. I mean, I don't like frogs or toads or whatever, so I'm not even like, this is as close as I'm gonna get, but I totally see people like going crazy for this, like if you're the right kind of person. And then they've got this guy, look. This is, oh, he's not working. This is very Big Lots. This is very Big Lots. He's $50. I imagine he just kind of like rolls around, you know, like the one at Big Lots did. And they've got this pumpkin ghoulie guy. He's pretty tall. I don't know what he does. Oh, look, he's right here. Pop up pumpkin reaper, sound and motion activated. Sounds like another one that would just scare the crap out of me. He's $80. Let's see.
Welcome to my home, my little victim, my little friends.
That's fun. That's fun. He's $45. Wow.
There's something spooky out tonight, and I think it's you.
Cool. I like that they're doing more animated stuff this year. Here we go. Yep. Guys, Big Lots. I'm telling you. That's fun though. He's really cool. He's really cool. Okay, that's enough, but there's only so much I can embarrass myself in one day. Anyway, we've got more doormats. Look how cute they are, Mickey and Minnie. I'm still mad at you guys, but whatever. It's adorable, I can admit it. $15 for these guys, but they have a lot of other IPs. Oh, that's cute. Okay, I wonder if Snoop... Ooh, look at that one. That's a good Disney one. Yeah, that's a good one. I wonder if they have the Snoopy one, though. Yes, they do. Okay, so I might be getting this because, as I said, we do have a beagle at home, and Snoopy's a beagle, so we always look for the Snoopy stuff. Man, you guys, it keeps going. Okay, I know that I'm really gonna like this collection because I'm a plant person, the Grim Garden collection. So if I act a fool today, just, you know, carry on. No need to look over here. Just let me do my thing, please. But yeah, this is really cute, you guys. This is really super cute. He's $13. Look at these mushrooms. I don't know, like, I like them. I think they're just charming and cute. It doesn't like scream Halloween to me, but I still think they're really super cute. And then they brought back these guys, these scary pumpkin guys. So got a skull with a bunch of pink mushrooms, and then also we have the return of the gnomes, the kind of creepy gnomes, for $25, which I don't mind. You know, like I said, I'm a plant person. I got a lot of plants outside, so I think they're really cute. And then behind us, look at this whole freaking display. Wow, at home, you've been busy. Good job. Oh, look at this. It's the return of the clock. They had this last year too. Cool. Oh, yay. OSI, I love it when they do returns on stuff, when they bring stuff back that was really popular from the previous year, because it gives the rest of us a chance to get it again. So there you go. If you missed out on the clock last year, they're bringing it back. That's exciting. And then we've got little books in here for $6. Dark Magic. Really, really pretty pumpkins. Look at that. That's nice. Books with the hands coming out. Pretty box with beads. Little witch hats, which you know I'm always a fan of. And also big witch hats, which you know I'm a fan of. Sitting on top of books. Also little spell books. These are super, super cute. Holy moly. And look at this big, gigantic cauldron. $130. Wow. It's... wow. Wow, this is big, and it's really heavy too. And then they've got little feather trees here too, one with the feather theme. And then look at that, I love this tombstone here as well. It's $80. The angel skeleton. It's actually really beautiful. Like the details on it is pretty amazing. And then they've got these stack of candles, dripping candles. How much are these? $35? Okay. This is something I might actually consider this year because I'm trying to think of the other holidays as well. Halloween, Creepmas, Gothmas, whatever else we can do beyond Halloween. And I feel like these would be great for Creepmas, Gothmas. I'm always on the lookout for black and white things when it comes to Halloween decor, because that's kind of what I use, for the holidays. So that could be a really, really good option. Then they have this really neat lantern. Yeah, that's cool. It's got like a candle in the middle there. We've got bats on the outside of it. Yeah, good stuff. Oh, look at the... oh, no, at home, what are you doing to me? These are plant stands, but they're spooky. Ah, crap. How much money? I can't... dang. Okay, so these are $20. And then the bigger one is $30. Dang, you guys. Yeah, we might be acting a fool in this at home today. Just letting you know. Anyways, moving on. We've got the return of the banjo guy, which I feel is very appropriate for Tennessee. He's so cool though, like you can't deny, like he's freaking awesome. And I don't know how much he is. Oh, $70. And then yeah, just more like really cute Halloween stuff that they always do. Although I don't remember this one from last year. This is really stinking cute. All the little treats and stuff inside of the jack-o'-lantern, and he lights up. Quite sizable, but it's a really nice piece. Everything looks so freshly painted. It looks really nice. And then what are you supposed to be? Are you a planter? Stop doing this to me at home. $15. You guys. Shoot. I'm about to act a fool in this freaking at home. Anyway, they also have these really cute. I think these are planters too. Yes, they are. They've got drainage holes on the bottom and they're $22. And they're just they're just so cute. Thing is at this point I have quite a collection of Halloween planters. So once I deem it a collection and I deem it something that I'm like on the hunt for, then we're in trouble. Then the wallet starts, crying. Anyway, they've got a lot of plushies here and they're all really super cute. Look at them. Let's take a look at the price on one of these. Looks like these are $40 each. Okay, we've got a lot of disco balls in the back. Holy moly. I'm telling you, the trend that won't die. And more planters too. Oh man, so cute. Pretty sure they had this guy here last year too. $45 for him. Oh, and they also have this gigantic thing of jack-o'-lanterns. Wow, okay, so $230 and it's dual-sided. So one side, you got the happy jack-o'-lanterns. The other side, you got the kind of spookier ones. That's neat. 2-in-1 decor. Okay, that's cool. You actually have it displayed here. So here's the back side of it with like the happy ones. And then here's the front side of it. So you can see it. It's actually really, really tall. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you this. Just going around taking some pictures, but they got their spooky plants back. Yay!
Halloween night is almost here. Trick-or-treaters filled with fear. Ghouls and goblins everywhere. Ghosts and zombies ready to scare.
Okay, like a good spooky pop. Oh yeah, and they've got a really cute ghosty with a jack-o'-lantern. All right, let's see. So he is $25. Always looking for a good Pottery Barn dupe, you know? It's actually really tempting. Once again, the last thing I need is a pillow and or plushie. But that is tempting because that I feel like is the best ghosty holding a jack-o'-lantern that I've seen as far as a Pottery Barn dupe. So, oh yes, and we do have a lot of soap dispensers here too, and there's, wow, really cute. Look at this one. I like the candy corn. And then a skeleton just kind of pondering life. Why am I in a bathroom? I don't know. Potion bottle with a snake. Ghost holding his little jack-o'-lantern pail, and then a set of 2 jack-o'-lanterns, really cute. $15. Additionally, they have a lot of paper products in here and glassware and such. Very nice. Napkins and cups, coffee cups. Ooh, these are really cute napkins in the shape of coffins. And then the glassware is really cute too. Actually made out of glass as well. Like the Frankenstein's monster. That's adorable. These are $10 each. And then they've got a kitty cat one, candy corn. And then look at the trick-or-treat pails. They're so cute. This ghost. Oh my goodness. He's $8. Not bad. Little cauldron's $4. They've got a classic jack-o'-lantern in the back here. We've also got 0. He lights up. Alright guys. It's serious. We have the cart. AC is blasting. Sorry everybody. That was a success at home. Very, very dangerous to do Halloween shopping on the day that you get paid. Maybe not the move, maybe not the smartest move in the entire world, but we did it anyway. I didn't expect to see that much Halloween at home, and I definitely didn't expect to see the spooky town that I was looking for, that we were looking for, in there too. So your girl spent all the money today, and it just kind of is what it is. Also, I don't want to show you because I don't, I want to preserve this person's privacy or whatever, but those 2 gigantic Reaper chairs that we saw in At Home, the person who bought them is loading them into their truck as we speak. It'd be hilarious, like them like driving down the highway or whatever with these 2 Reaper chairs just sitting in the bed of the truck. It's pretty hilarious. Like I want to show you so bad, but I don't want to put someone on camera who didn't ask for it. So anyway, the chairs were bought, in case you were curious. Lots of great stuff at Home. Lots of great stuff at Home. Did not expect that much, so I'm so glad that we're giving them a week at a time to get their stuff out there, and boy oh boy, they are working hard over there at this At Home. So well done everybody, you're doing a great job. Love to see all of the Halloween. It's just amazing. I always love At Home Halloween. Okie dokie, we are now back in our Tennessee mountain home. Tampa Jay is here. You may see him pop in and out because we got a huge item specifically for Tampa Jay.
What?
So this is actually gonna be your first time. Do you mind?
Yeah. So you sent me the picture.
Yes. This is gonna be his first time seeing it.
I immediately was like, we're getting it.
Yeah.
It's a video store.
Yeah.
I used to work at a video store.
Isn't that cool?
It's so cool. I love the VHS. I collect VHS. There's a lot of nostalgia going on here. There's a Say Anything John Cusack reference right there. That's a basic. I love that it comes with all this.
You see the Drop Dead box?
Yeah.
The little monster
Little
guy
shop
has,
of horrors, kind of.
has VHSs in it.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't see that. Yeah.
Cool.
Thanks, babe.
You're welcome.
Merry Christmas. See ya.
Yeah, truly. So
there you go.
now we really gotta get a table, you guys. Like, we gotta get a table. That's something that I am gonna work on this week, is ordering a table, probably online. Let's get real here. Once again, you know, that's just kind of how it is nowadays, I suppose. But yeah, I'm gonna look into getting a table so we can set up our spooky town at some point here. We got not a lot of pieces, but we have a decent amount of pieces, and obviously I want to display them properly, and especially now that we have the video store, like, hello. So I'm gonna work on getting a table, and then we'll do that at some point. We'll set up our spooky town. So yes, no surprise to anybody, but we got the video store. Probably not gonna unbox it in this video, but I don't know. Well, I'll show you obviously out of the box at some point. Additionally, from at home, I grabbed this really cute little planter guy here. So adorable. He does have a drainage hole, which is really cool too. It says that he's made out of resin, just as an FYI. I don't know if I will actually plant a plant in here. I might just keep it in its nursery pot and stick the plant in there. But like I was saying in the store, I have now a decent-ish collection of Halloween spooky planters. So it's a thing. I have officially made it a thing. So now, you know, we're in dangerous territory, because that means I've got to pick up as many Halloween planters as I possibly can. So this guy is getting added to the mix. Just absolutely adorable. I had to get him. Next thing that I picked up is this cute little pumpkin guy. He was the only one in the store, and I think he's really cute. He's like kind of derpy looking, and he's got a little ladybug on him. I like the vines coming out of him. I don't know, guys. I think he's adorable. I think he kind of has like that sort of 90s vintagey, maybe something that your grandma might have had in her home sort of feel. So decided to go with the pumpkin. I may get the mushrooms. I'm not 100% sure, but I have a feeling, I don't know. It's hard to say. Like, are other people gonna enjoy this collection as much as I do? Probably not. So I have a feeling maybe the mushrooms might be sticking around for a little while, because yeah, I don't know if people are really gonna be clamoring for them, but there is only one of this one, and I just think it's really cute, so I grabbed him. Additionally, I picked up one of the planters. So this was the smaller one. He is $20, so I mean, is any of this inexpensive? No, clearly, but here we are. Really freaking cute. Did they have this last year? Did I miss out on this last year? Because the more I thought about it, the more I was like, did they have this? It really doesn't matter. It genuinely doesn't matter. But regardless, I picked it up. I'm very excited. Well, obviously, we're going to stick a plant in there and all of that stuff. And then finally, from at home, I got the Snoopy doormat. So cute. Just classic Snoopy resting on the pumpkin there. As I said, we have a lot of doors. We need a lot of doormats, so we're gonna be picking up a lot of these this season. That's everything that I got from at home. Let's unbox the witch. All right, we'll try to do this as best as I possibly can. Like I said earlier, she was already out of the box, so theoretically this shouldn't be too hard. However, it's gonna be still a lot of styrofoam in there, so oh boy, already broke it. Okay, there she is. Careful. What do you think?
Wow.
Yeah, she's got styrofoam all over her, but pull her out.
Gigantic.
There you go.
Big.
So this is my first time like actually seeing this. if you can believe it. I had not seen it in person at all. I did not know what I was getting into. I just knew from the pictures, the very few pictures that I saw, that I loved it, that I absolutely loved it. But I had no idea the scope of like how big she was gonna be, or like the detailing or anything. So I was very eager to see it in person, obviously. And I guess thankfully, I mean, I think I would have probably just bought her no matter what. But thankfully, she was already out of the box, as I said. So when the associate came out, she was holding the witch and the box. So I was like, oh, okay, I got a good look at the witch. I see what she is. And I just knew instantly, like, okay, yep, I'm taking her no matter what. So here she is. So this is my first time really getting a gander at her. And yes, she's amazing. Wow. Yeah. I see why everyone's going crazy for her. So here is the detail, and yet she's covered in styrofoam, so just try to ignore that. But look at the bottom. I think this might be my favorite part, is the roots of the tree of it all. How cool is that? The detail is amazing. And then you can see like her amazing classic witchy sleeves there. Again, just kind of looks like she's like carved out of bark or something. This is the tip of her hat. And then just this part of it all also just absolutely beautiful. I love underneath her hat too. Like, how pretty is that? You guys, I'm obsessed. I have to be honest with you. I think I actually like this one more. Don't, hopefully they're not listening, but I think I kind of like this more than the witch lantern, to be honest with you. I love them both. Clearly, like, they're both amazing. Anything witchy, you know I'm gonna love. But this one speaks to me more because it looks like it's made out of wood, because it's kind of more naturey and folky and all of that stuff. It's just amazing. I love it. She is everything. She was $60, by the way. Did I mention that? I don't even know if I mentioned that. She is $60, which is honestly a pretty good price in my opinion. I was prepared to pay $100 for sure, and I think $60 is pretty fair because she is, again, gigantic, sizable, very, very detailed, and just beautiful. And as somebody said in the comments, I don't remember who, but somebody was like, she is $60 and I got her and she is everything. She is worth it. She is absolutely worth it. And I totally agree. And I don't like doing like, is it worth it kind of things, but you know, if you know me and you know the channel, I don't really like to say that. But to me, for my money, absolutely 110% worth it. Like I said, I was willing to pay $100. I thought I was gonna have to pay $100. So here we are. She's amazing. I love her. I'm so happy and thrilled and grateful and appreciative of the fact that I was able to find her. And really the only way that I was because of, again, your help out there. So thank you so much for letting me know where to find her and to grab her and to grab her today. And so just thank you so much for that. You all are helping me out so much this season, in particular with Halloween shopping. So I just really appreciate everybody's help with all of this. And yeah, like I said earlier, I'm not like on top of the trends. I'm not like the person to get the item that like everybody like really wants. And not that that's something that should drive you to get something, because it absolutely shouldn't. Just get whatever you like and forget about what's going viral or whatever. But I knew that I really wanted this. Like, I didn't care if it was going viral. I just wanted the tree witch. And so the fact that I was able to find her is just like so cool. That it just never happens to me. It just never happens for me. So very grateful for her, grateful for the other finds that we found today. The fact that At Home is putting out their Halloween and they have a great selection in there. There were a lot of people in there with carts, choco block filled with Halloween. A lot of Halloween shoppers in there today. So if you saw something in there that you liked and there are a few amounts of it, you may want to scoot on over there. Okay, and with all of that being said, we'll go ahead and wrap up the video here. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope that you had a good time. Yesterday, we did some really fun stuff with amazing friends that we haven't seen in over a year. And it was just one of the best days ever. We were out in nature and we saw animals and it was just a beautiful, wonderful, gorgeous day. And I did film it, and that video, Bella? Was that you? It's like, what noise is that?
Getting at the neighbors.
Oh boy.
Oh no. Oh no, it's a dog.
Oh, it's a doggy.
Oh, it's a dog.
Okay. Oh no.
Somebody.
Oh no.
Let's go get her. Come on.
Oh no.
Go get her. She's gone. No, I'm just kidding.
All right, well, we'll soldier on. But anyway, yesterday was a great day. I did film it. I'm gonna put that out later because I'm gonna connect it with another video that we're gonna do this weekend. So look out for that is all I'm saying. But also, Jay filmed that day too, and that video is already out on his channel. So if you want to see his point of view of it all,
thanks, babe.
Link for his channel is always down in the description below. And then also, maybe potentially depending on what spooky developments happen, but I think, famous last words, the next video that y'all are gonna see is gonna be us doing an adventure in Gatlinburg, and it is gonna be spooky, scary, awesome, and just the biggest honor that we could possibly have. And I am so excited for this. So obviously gonna film it and put out the video and like all of that stuff. So I'm just saying all of this to say that once again, we're doing a lot of Halloween stuff here on the channel. It is the season, everybody. It is the season. But also, I'm still trying to sprinkle in the other things as well. So lots of adventures coming up here, as I always say, basically. Lots and lots and lots of stuff going on. So thank you so much again for watching. I hope that you had a good time. Happy shopping. Happy Halloween. And I will see you all very, very soon. Bye-bye, everyone. See you later.